task ahead. So Memphis will get the first possession. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Morant with some nice D.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's sent back by KD.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Brooks finds Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's Durant, following the miss by Dylan Brooks. And then Durant with the jam.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Out to Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this.
2 shots.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Okogie. Ayton trying to break free. And the basket by Okogie.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Booker, good.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Adams finds Jackson. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Jackson misses. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Durant, good, and Paul gets the assist.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Morant kicks to Bane. Brooks outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. Rebound by the Suns.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Okogie, the pass to Booker. Outside Durant. Booker outside. Off target from 3-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And the shot goes in.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yes, the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And they double up Paul. Booker with it. Now defended by Bane. And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Brooks kicks to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bane. Morant's got 5 points so far. Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. In the corner, it's Bane. Morant against Durant, and Durant sends it back. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And he sinks the second.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
And stolen by Booker. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. For three, Okogie traps in the tray. 8 points for him.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on 8.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Booker takes a 3. And Bane pulls it down. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Suns lead by 2. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Memphis. It's Brooks on the wing. Outside Jackson. The drive by Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They trail by 1.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. 8 is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Booker dishes to Ayton.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns. Free throw drops for Ayton. Ayton hits them both.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Paul. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Booker the pass to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. For 3, Okogie. Grizzlies with the rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead. Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Booker, right side. KD looking around. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce. Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range of his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Ayton finds Durant. Fires the 3. Durant with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 3.
Kevin Durant, second personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Desmond Bane. One shot.
Free throw good, Bane.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Out to Brooks. And there's the drive. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's a Kobe.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant scanning the floor. Up top, Bane. Outside, Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got 5 now.
From way downtown, Jackson Jr. up big with serious range.
Booker outside. KD on the wing. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The feed to Jackson. Out to the wing. Memphis moving it around. Durant with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Over Bane. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Booker. Morant, right side. Bane. Durant with some nice D. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front. They're up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
A big cheer for your son, Andrew Dempsey.
Suns trail by 3. Ball and Booker, the down and backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Mongolia. Durant attacking. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Second chance shot. Brooks with it. Shot clock at 2. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bane, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here is KD. 11 points in the game. Count that one.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Brooks. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Durant with it. Now defended by Bane. Booker with no one around. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. The lead is 2. And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Ball passes to Okogie. On the wing, Booker. Guarded by Bane. For 3, Okogie. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now here's Morant. 21 points in the game. Paul with the steal. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. KD against Bane. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Memphis leading by 4. Brooks with no one around. Offline with his 3. Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And to break that ice-cold streak, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Paul kicks to Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Bane. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Bane's got 5 now. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Okogie, the pass to KD. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. Baines got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Paul. Outside for KD. And it's off from 3-point range. Paul with the steal. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun team to watch. The Grizzlies lead by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of a 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from the team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Get us out of your seats, everybody.
Memphis leading by 6. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And here are the Suns now. Here's Booker going inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished 1st in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 10. Booker with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's 12 points for Devin Booker.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
It's good from long range.
Three-point field goal.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Morant. That one falls.
Morant.
Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was
I should have
amazing.
reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And the basket by Kobe.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Here's Morant. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. On the wing, Booker, stolen by Brooks. Pass to Bing. Out to Morant. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter, and the shot goes down. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis. Brooks on the double team. The wide open look for Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Jackson against KD. Jackson down low. Here's Adams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 8 points for Steven Adams.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Ball against Morant. For 3, Durant. To the wing on the left. Ball outside. A second chance effort. And Adams sends it back. Ayton kicks to Booker. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Feeds to Ayton. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Payne for 3. Rebound by Kobe. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Durant. Off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
guards that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline for him. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
George passes to Zubats. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Booker. It's Booker on the wing. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. It's Booker on the wing. No good from outside.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Lets it fly. The Clippers rebound. Fires from deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Ayton passes to Booker. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Durant slams it home.
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Durant way outside. Suns keep it alive. Paul against Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Durant's shot is off. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. To the paint. Oh, deflected. In transition, here come the Suns. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Pass to Durant. Westbrook against Ayton. From outside the arc. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Durant with another miss. Here are the Clippers. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those 2 together, healthy, are scary. A finals level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Pass to Okogie. It's stolen by Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And Paul gets it to go.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
To the middle. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Leonard.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Paul against Westbrook. Here's Durant. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard for 3. 1:07 left in the first. Morris passes to Leonard. Westbrook left side. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Clippers?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
To the paint. Morris.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Paul passes to Aiden. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. That's good from Aiden.
Well, Aiden and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Here's Leonard. Back to George. Okogie pulls down the board.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. And there it is for him.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. He trusted him with the pass that time.
Pass to Booker. Jacks up a three. Can't get it to drop. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead. They lead by 6. After this break, we'll be...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Aiden in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Okogie. 3-pointer. The kick out to Paul. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's got 5 now.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
George, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
That's good from Ayton on the assist by Durant. He has 7.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside for Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got his first 2 points.
Sign of a great score is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
Leonard passes to Westbrook. George left side, looking to end the run. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 1.
You got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
George finds Morris. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Phoenix.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about. Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
That's his game, attacking the rack with a purpose.
Up top, George. Booker defending. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Ayton, no good. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Westbrook outside. Lets it go from deep. Clippers keep it alive. Morris outside. Stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Durant's got 6.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
Leonard outside. 36 seconds left in the first half. Inside, here's Okogie. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Suns lead by 6. Leonard outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard, shooting 1.
I can't imagine the fans have ever rattled Kawhi Leonard when he's at the free throw line. Heck, when he's on the court at any point, it's impossible to make that guy crack.
Outside Paul. Misses the 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on.
The Clippers, 25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
The Suns leading. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Nicholas Batum out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it's in there.
About CP3 getting drafted all the way back in 2005. Still putting up big nights scoring it.
And it's Batum penetrating. No good there. Ayton with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. The kick to Durant. Pass to Okogie. No good with the triple. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Booker. And George with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the inside. Pulls it. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Clock at 4. Here's Okogie. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come. And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Booker with it. He's got 5. Here's Durant. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
Pass to Okogie. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Stolen by Booker. Durant with a screen on Westbrook. Back to Okogie from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook outside. Kicks it to George. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The kick to Durant. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Westbrook with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's George. Oh, Booker with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. Here's Zubac, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, with Leonard on the floor, the team's always going to function a little bit better as a whole, and some of that comes from his unselfish play.
Takes a step back. Here's Okogie. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
The Clippers trail. For three, George. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Paul. The three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Durant. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great team defense on Paul George.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Timeout called, the Suns. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Josh Okogie, 3rd personal foul.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Leonard passes to Zubac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Paul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The free throw drops from Zubac. And Zubac drops them both.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Durant draws the double. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And Westbrook providing some emotional spark with that jam.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrives.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Pass to Morris. Going inside. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Morris. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Westbrook against Paul. The kick to Durant from behind the arc. Here's Okogie outside Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And the jam by George.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Paul drives in. Ayton draws the double. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And it's the Clippers on the break. Back to Morris. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Shooting for the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr.
Both free throws good from Morris.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. The kick to Durant. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires it.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Leonard outside. Count it, and the foul. Durant. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Craig is checked in for Durant. The free throw drops for Leonard.
As calm as they come, Kawhi Leonard. A great guy to have at the stripe in these moments.
Paul drives in. George with a steal. Here he goes. Zubac finds Morris. Ooh, great D that time from Craig. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul passes to Ayton. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Leonard outside. Launches it. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Back to Paul. Oh, he nails it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So the Suns win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they keep through the tunnel earlier on. All set to take the stage in front of their loyal fans. So the Clippers win the tip. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size.
Now, here is Morris. The shot by George, wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Morant against Westbrook. Here's Morant.
Love seeing the hustle from Russell Westbrook, especially on the defensive end.
Kept alive. Here's Leonard. And Adams sends it back. Bain looking around. It's Brooks on the wing. Feeds it to Adams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now Brooks. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Adams, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And the Clippers miss again. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jackson passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Westbrook kicks to Zubac. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Morant comes with the double team. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's George. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant passes to Bain. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Bain. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Drills it from outside.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
And here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Throws it up high, and the dunk by Zubac.
I like when Russ looks to involve his guys. It brings this team closer together.
And they double up Morant. And the rejection by Zubac. There's Jackson with the three. Tries again.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
And it's Leonard missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Adams. They get the rebound. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bane. Second shot opportunity. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Screen by Zubac. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Brooks for three.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
It's a tie game. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. It's stolen by Morris. Down low, it's stolen by Adams. It's stolen by Morris. Zubac with it, now defended by Adams. And here's George for three. Nailed from three-point land. George has got the lead up to three now for the Clippers. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Here's Morris. It's a three-point game. And here's Leonard from three. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Stolen by Zubac. Stolen by Brooks. Adams outside. Back to Brooks. Adams Adams finds Brooks, and the dunk by Jackson.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Now, here's Zubac. George looking around. Inside, here's Morris. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
I like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
There's the feed to Leonard to end the run. Another shot. And Adams sends it back. Good on the shot. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter. So it's the Grizzlies now. Outside Jackson. It's stolen by Morris. To the middle. Morant with the steal. Memphis leading. 1:46 left now here in the second. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Leonard brings the double team. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson, and the rejection by Zubac. They get it back. Bain with the bucket. Clippers trail by 3. And here's George for 3. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Morant. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Stolen by Brooks. 3-on-3. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
Morris finds Leonard, launches a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson down low, covered by Morris. Out to Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw good from George.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Morant passes to Adams, and the rejection by Zubac. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. It's time now. All right, Dave, thank you. And
The Clippers, 21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Steven Adams.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Grizzlies shooting reasonably well, 45%. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. George has got 9.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Morant finds Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And there's the pass to Zubac. Bane against George. Five on the clock. Here's Morris. Adams, some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Bane. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. He has 6.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bane also loves playing inside.
George against Bane. Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Poked away.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to Morant. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
A consistent hard worker. It's fun to see Steven Adams get his offensive game going.
A 3 from George. Zubac with it. He's picked up by Morant. Out to Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside, George. Entered on the wing. Morris a screen. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Brooks dishes to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Back to George. Shot to stop the run. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 12.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Morant passes to Adams. Shoots over Zubac. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. A 3 from Leonard. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Bane finds Morant. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Morris a screen. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brooks. Back to Morant. Adams, the pass to Bane. Adams down low. Working on Zubac. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Bane. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Brooks against Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Morris kicks to Westbrook. Back to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Morant dishes to Adams. Brooks outside. 32 seconds left in the third. Morant passes to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Here's Brooks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Morant against Westbrook. Here's Brooks driving in. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Memphis, Dylan Brooks. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
There's a terrific intensity to Dylan Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
Good on both. Steven Adams has been leading the charge for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Steven Adams.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Leonard on the wing. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Passes it to Zubac. Tipped away. Shot clock at 5. Here's George, and blocked by Bain. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Memphis leading by 9. Morant with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And here's George for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Poked loose. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And here's Leonard from 3. Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And really the defense defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Memphis leading by 11. Here's Morant. It's Jackson with the drive. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Clippers have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. They get it back. Zubac. Adams, some nice D.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. 13-point lead. Outside Leonard fires the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Westbrook against Morant. Bain passes to Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Clippers ball.
.152 left in the fourth. Leonard the pass to Morris. Back to Leonard over Brooks. It's hauled in by Adams.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And that one falls for Brooks. And so he hits both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Leonard. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's Leonard again missing. Memphis leading by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steven Adams.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Westbrook. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks grabs the board. Morant kicks to Brooks. The 3 ball. And no good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commit.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Now...
pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Aiden in at the 5. Morant with it. Takes it inside. Durant pulls it in.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Okogie. The shot no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And here's Memphis now. Outside Bane. Out to the wing. Morant, the pass to Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Paul. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Closer in, look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Booker against Bane. Pass to Durant. Shakes him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Durant.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. Booker, the pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Paul against Morant. Pass to Okogie. Up and over Brooks. Outside for Booker. 3-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Brooks. Here's Adams. He's guarded by Paul. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Okogie. No good on the 3. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And he can't hit the second. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Durant. Here's Okogie. Back to Durant. Suns keep it alive. Here's Paul. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Paul hits them both.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Morant finds Adams. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bane against Booker. For three, Durant. He buries it from three. Durant's got 9.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
2 on the clock. And it's good on the layup.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth champions.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul with it, checked by Brooks. Stolen by Jackson. Adams inside, Durant's there. Here's Morant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Durant. Shoots over Jackson. Durant, no good. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game. And then Morant with the dunk.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Here's Paul. Unable to get that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Morant into the lane. Pass to Jackson. Now Bane. On the wing, Bane. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Up top, Paul. He has 6. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Oh, no good again that time. Pass to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Here's Adams. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Down low. And there's Ayton on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 1.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Adams. Banked it in off the glass. Adams has got 6.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy.
Nice finish. Man, big time right there.
Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
Good on the shot.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor. What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
On target from range.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Paul against Morant. Paul, shot is off. Memphis leading. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just like his pop, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. He can't let that happen.
Paul passes to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Up in time. That shot off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Phoenix calls timeout. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a lift for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Both good from the line that time. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually, you figure it out.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Jackson for 3. Here's Adams. Misses off the right iron. The Suns trailing. Pass to Okogie. The 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Paul. In transition, here come the Suns. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Not an easy rebound at all. But when you win that kind of battle, it gets your blood pumping.
Paul against Morant. Left side Paul. Outside Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
Both shots good from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Morant with it. Durant covering. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
They get it again. Okogie on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And he drives in. Outside for Booker. Stolen by Bane. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside for Booker. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Booker with it. Fires the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Stolen by Jackson. Bane with it. Now guarded by Booker. Stolen by Ayton. Here's the break. Tries to break his ice. And that's 2 points on the layup. Okogie's got 6 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Jackson down low. Guarded by Durant. Brooks from outside. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Both free throws good from Booker.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Booker, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Phoenix calls timeout.
Here they come, fans. Your Grizzlies.
And it's the Suns with the ball. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Paul. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. 5 on the clock. There's the drive. No good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. And for the Suns, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Ayton. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks outside. Off target from outside.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Outside for Booker. Fires for 3. Counted from distance.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Outside Durant. Uncovered. Brooks with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Now Booker. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And stolen by Paul. Durant with it. Jackson in his pocket. And Durant with the big finish.
Led the league in steals multiple times. No surprise Chris Paul picked that one off. Run it.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. That one goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Back to Paul. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson down low. Durant's there. And Durant with the block.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
From deep Payne. Offensive rebound. Blocked again. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Jackson, just 5 on the clock, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you, he can face you up, he can finish with either hand.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And he knocks down the first one. And so Jackson nails both of them.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Pass to Okogie. Paul for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Morant, pass to Adams. Booker against Morant. Outside for Brooks. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Booker with it. He's picked up by Adams. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Durant takes the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside Paul. Pass to Okogie. Takes a 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. And here's Memphis now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And it's Adams missing. Booker against Morant. Here's Okogie. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Brooks from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Here's Okogie, and he makes it on the layup.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
very interesting matchup tonight. Plenty of guys, Doris, on the floor who play, as you like to say, the right way.
Right, Kevin. Experience always broadens your perspective. They understand what goes into winning, and they understand that good habits are built on a nightly basis. They want to make good decisions. These are fundamentally sound groups.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Now here's Booker. Excellent D there from George.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Paul passes to Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line. And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
Paul with the ball. George picks him up. Okogie misses. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here is Paul. Paul George making his last shot. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And Morris throws it down.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Durant against Morris. He gets it in there.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Morris finds Westbrook. Knocks it loose. One-on-one fast break. Here's Paul, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Now here's Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Leonard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Clippers leading by 5. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Leonard, Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Outside for KD. Booker with no one around. A 3-pointer, no good. Clippers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Tries from 16. Outside for George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Clippers.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And it's Leonard missing. Paul George with the steal. Takes it inside. Here's Morris. The kick out to Westbrook. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Leonard looking over the floor. Just 3 to shoot. And the dunk by Zubac.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Booker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
Morris kicks to Westbrook. Morris with a screen on Paul. Back to Morris, and stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, it's all about heart and hustle. Okogie gets out in transition. That's a nice finish.
Outside Westbrook. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
On the wing, Booker. Now the pass to Ayton. KD on the wing. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. For Los Angeles, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Outside for KD. Here's Booker. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Pass to Ayton. Okogie for 3. And the Suns miss again. Clippers leading by 13. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Phoenix no good that time either.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Here's Paul. Westbrook pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 16. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
4th team foul.
This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
Outside Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Zubac. In the corner, it's Morris. Goes back up, and he knocks down the jumper. Morris has got 7.
Wow, nice-looking jumper from Marcus Morris. This guy's showing how reliable and effective he can be from that distance.
Here's Paul. Makes it off the glass.
And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
It's George on the wing, defended by Booker. George passes to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. Shoots from the corner and stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix with the ball, trailing by 17. And here's Booker from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got his second bucket.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Westbrook with a wide-open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Okogie. Ball against Westbrook. Now here's Paul. D right on him. That shot, no good.
Phoenix foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
15.
And he knocks down the first one.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Both free throws good from Westbrook. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. That 3 off the mark. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Left side, George wants to get it to Morris and does. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Here's KD, and he banks in the layup.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The 3 from George. That one doesn't go. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul kicks to Durant. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Russell Westbrook.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Stolen by Zubac. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Okogie for 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard on the wing. Morris a screen. And that one's good. Leonard.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's Los Angeles. Out, thank you, David. And
With the score, your Clippers, 37. The Suns, 20.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from George.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And the Suns call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Here they are, fans. Your
And those were our Clippers breakers. Let me hear you.
Here's Paul. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. There's the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Paul against Westbrook. On the wing, Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. Morris, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Durant down low. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Chris Paul. 2 shots.
And Paul drills both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
And here's George for 3. Inside, deflects the pass. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. The pass to Durant. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Morris kicks to Leonard. Morris with a screen on Paul. And here's Leonard from 3.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Paul passes to Ayton. Basket counts. Ayton's got his first basket.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Leonard with a screen on KD. The Clippers again turning it over.
Suns basketball.
Searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Suns trail by 13. Pass to Okogie. This one for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Leonard from 3. George dishes to Westbrook. Feeds it to Morris. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker left side. Paul George with the steal. Passes to Morris. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Baseline try. And the Suns miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
George passes to Morris. Pocket 6. Leonard with no one around. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 9 points.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
From past the arc. The offensive rebound. And George kicks to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. All up top. He's covered by Westbrook. And the rejection by Zubac. George looking around. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 19. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the inside. Stolen by Durant. Leonard with the steal. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Westbrook with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. A three from Leonard. Again, Leonard missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Walking foul called on Kevin Durant. Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, Morris in position. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
15 seconds left in the third.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than that. Give Kevin Durant that interior look, and he will score it.
There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead, up by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Durant in the corner. Crafty move. Morris with the rebound. Clippers leading by 13. Westbrook finds Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Suns trail by 16. Kogi inside the three-point line. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch-and-shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes, sir.
George, no good. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's KD, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, let's remember, Kevin Durant is superb at scoring at the rim. He's so long, it doesn't matter if you push him, shove him, he stays focused. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Booker in the corner. And KD throws it down.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now.
Leonard, no luck. Suns trail by 10. Paul, no one around him. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Pass to Booker. The tray. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will send it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Leonard, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Durant, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns.
At the line for your Clippers.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Suns trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The feed to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And it's George missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
The shot by Paul, no good. Clippers leading by 9.
Blocking foul called.
Warren's checked in for Torrey Craig.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Booker in the corner. Out left to the wing. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Right side Westbrook. The pass to Zubac. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Zubac. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
But you can't allow T.J. Warren to get this close to the cup. Once you do, you have to foul him.
At the line for the Suns, T.J. Warren.
All free throws good from Warren.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Against the Suns, T.J. Warren. First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Line for your Clippers. Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Paul. And the rejection by Zubac. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
23 seconds left in the game. Here's Warren, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, one of my favorite things about T.J. Warren is how much he believes in his ability to score the basketball. He doesn't back down from anyone.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Kawhi Leonard.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Okogie for three. It's hauled in by Zubats. On the wing, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Paul for three. It's off. So the Clippers with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Now here's Bane. Pass to Jackson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Westbrook against Morant. Westbrook drives. George outside. This one for three. Hits the trifecta.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
George for three. George with another miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Bane. Back to Morant, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Bane against George, and there's Bane. That one's good. The assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Back to George. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Zubac passes to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Another shot. Adams grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And again, no good by the Clippers. Memphis leading. Left side Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Clippers have possession. Westbrook outside. George outside. There's the three. Here's Zubac. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Now here's George. Leonard for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook against Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Zubac. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Grizzlies ball.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Morant against Leonard. Now here's Brooks. Guarded closely. The three from Bane. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Oh, Morris with a steal. For three, George. The shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
Walking foul called on Russell Westbrook. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Bain. Over George. Outside for Morant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Morant's got 6.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And Brooks drops them both. The Clippers trail. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Here's Bain. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a great job containing. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Leonard finds Westbrook. Leonard finds some space. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And herein lies the problem with trying to defend Leonard. His versatility. You take one thing away, he hurts you with another.
And the bucket is good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
To the paint. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Morris can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Out to Leonard. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Leonard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Kawhi confident in that shot there, just gets the ball. And he really didn't waste any time.
And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. And the layup falls.
Strong move there. Russell getting his feet in the paint, and he can taste 2.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Zubats with it. He's picked up by Adams. For three, George. Tries again. And Morris with the finish. Morris has got 5 points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morris on the wing, defended by Jackson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr.
And he makes a first.
Shooting 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morris for 3. To the inside. Stolen by Bain. Pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
George. Here's Zubats. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Second chance effort. Here's Morris. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
Marcus Morris Sr. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. Shooting.
The free throw drops for Bain. For Memphis, they've gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Up top, Morant, pounded by Westbrook. Back to Morant. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Leonard on the wing. He's got 7. To stop the run. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Steven Adams. The free throw drops for Leonard.
I can't imagine the fans have ever rattled Kawhi Leonard when he's at the free throw line. Heck, when he's on the court at any point, it's impossible to make that guy crack.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jackson, pass to Morant with 2 seconds left. The shot that time not on target.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And
37.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Timeout called. Memphis.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Westbrook against Morant. Here's Morris. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Jaren Jackson.
And Memphis shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Poke loose. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Ball to Memphis.
Here's Bain.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over, he blocks shots, he's got great hands. He affects a lot defensively.
Denied by Morant, and they get it back. Leonard for 3. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18. Jackson on the wing. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
George outside. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3-pointer goes. George has got 6.
That's a reliable offensive option right there. Shooting with consistency as Paul George can get you from a number of spots.
And here's Morant outside. Bain, the pass to Morant. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Morant, the pass to Adams. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And a lot of times Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor. Really knows the limitations in his range.
A nice shot by Zubac.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Westbrook against Morant. Here's Adams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Memphis, Steven Adams.
And Adams no good on that one.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Leonard against Jackson. Inside. Here's Morris. Clock at 6. Leonard goes back up. Kicks it to George. Jackson against Leonard. Zubac passes to Leonard. Fade away. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Morant. Launches a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's George. For 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. George has got 9.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by George.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but they give it to him again. I bet 3 points are coming.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. A 12-point game. Here's Morant. Denied by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris passes to Leonard. Morris sets a screen. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Westbrook finds Leonard. From downtown, that shot off the mark. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. To the wing on the left. Back to Brooks. The three from Bane. Buries it from 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Morant, the pass to Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And there's the lob. The kick out to Morris from deep. And he gets it back. Back to Leonard. 4-3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Bane, no good. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And another miss by Memphis.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 11. Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And here's Morant outside. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Tipped. Westbrook outside. Back to George. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
3-pointer, Brooks. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's Brooks missing. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. To the paint. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant finds Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Westbrook. Leonard with the ball. Brooks defending. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Back to George. Morris with it. Pass to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Leonard. From outside the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. From the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill.